I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about this 5-pack of stampers that I got from the Born Pretty store. As you can see here, it comes with 5 rectangular heads and 1 stamper holder. It does not come with a scraper. The colors that come with it are random. I got really cute ones, but like I said, the colors are random, so you might not get your most favorite colors. I just got lucky, I guess. So the squishiness of them is about the same all the way through. I think the transparent one, the dark pink one, and the light pink one are definitely the squishiest. I think the light pink one may be the most squishy. And then the green and the blue are a little bit firmer, but not by a lot. They're all very similar in feel. So I posted what is it called? I posted a picture on my Instagram when I got this of my nail mail, and I had a lot of people comment and tell me that theirs did not work. They still don't work. They never worked, whatever. So I'm hoping that mine do, and in this video today, I'm going to test it out in front of you guys so that way you can all see whether mine stamp or not, or how I get them to work if I do get them to work. So let me go ahead and get everything out that I need, and I'll meet you back and we can test the stamper heads. Okay, so I've got everything out that I need to test the stampers. I'm only going to be testing the light pink one, the light blue one, and the transparent one, because at least one of these is going in my upcoming giveaway, so I don't want to use the product and then give it away, basically. So I'm not going to try the other 2 unless I can't get these ones to stamp. If these ones won't stamp, then obviously I'm going to have to try the other 2. So we'll see, how that works. But before I get started, I do want to do a quick little comparison here. This is the Milieu London rectangular head, so I want you guys to see the difference in size. This one is quite a bit smaller, as you can see. This one is 2.2 centimeters by 2.2 centimeters by 1.8 centimeters across. So 2.2 long, 1.8 wide. And this one is what is it? This one's 2.8 long. Let me double check it here. Yes, this one's 2.8 long, and then I believe 2.2 wide. Yes, and 2.2 wide. So, I mean, there is quite a difference in size width-wise, but as you guys know, my nails are pretty long, and they're long enough for my whole nail. So, I mean, they work lengthwise. They seem like they would work fine for long nails. So, but I do want you guys just to understand that they are a little bit smaller, okay? So all that I have done to the stamper heads so far is just dot them on my lint roller to get off any, dirt and debris that may have been stuck to them. So I'm going to try to stamp now. I'm going to start using my Mundadunyas because I know for a fact that this polish stamps amazing. So I'm going to start with this. And I'm beginning using BPL 002. And I'm just going to grab, images from all over the plate. And I'm just going to be, if it picks up, I'm going to be stamping on this plain white sheet of paper here. So let's try to get an image first. That's the first goal, just to get it to pick up. So I rolled to pick up, and as you can see, it did pick up a little bit. Not great, but it did pick up. I definitely think it's going to need some priming. It's very shiny. But it did pick up. Now I'm going to try the transparent head. See if this one picks up. And same thing as the pink one, picked up a little bit, but not very well. Put this one over here in this column. And now I'm going to try the light blue one. A little more polish on there. There we go. And same thing with the blue one. So these are all the images. This is how all three stampers picked up without being primed. This is the pink one, this is the white one, or transparent one, and then this is the blue one. So I'm going to go ahead and prime the stampers. I'm going to sort of prime them. All I'm going to do is wipe them down with a piece of napkin or paper towel. A lint-free wipe is the best thing to use, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use this piece of paper towel here. And I'm just going to get some 100% pure acetone on the end, and I'm just going to wipe it down and like massage it generously with the acetone just to try to get that shine off of there. And in my experience, usually this works before you have to resort to filing it or buffing it. I prefer to do it this way. I feel like it's safer because if you buff it too much, then you ruin it forever. So I try not to do that unless I absolutely have to. Okay, so I think that's probably good. So I don't know how well you guys can see. Let me give you a comparison here. Can you see the difference in the shine? Can you see how reflective this one is, and this one's got kind of a matte finish now? So I bet you this one will pick up now. I'm going to start and try this one before I prime the other two. And I wanted you guys to see that, so that way if it does work, everyone out there who's having a hard time getting theirs to work, they can try what I just did, and hopefully theirs will work too. Gorgeous. So there you go, guys. I think the proof is in the pudding. Works beautifully. For all of you that are having a hard time getting your stampers like this to work, I would definitely suggest doing exactly what I just showed you. Massage it generously with the acetone for like 30 seconds or so until that shine is pretty much gone. You get a matte finish on the end of your stamper head. I would not suggest filing or buffing these because they are the jelly stampers. And it seems to be working great. So let me go ahead and prime the other two, and I will continue on with our little test. Okay, so I finished priming the transparent head and the blue head. So I'm going to test them to see if they are working now. And I'm still using my MDU. Beautiful, picked up great. And now I'm going to test the blue one. I think these look like they stamp really well, so I mean, I'm impressed. I really like them. I'm happy I got them. I think this one could use a little bit more priming, as you can see down there in the corner, but it still picked up very well. And I will give you guys a close-up of all of the swatches that I took today at the end of the video, okay? So we know that the MDU works well. It does look like I maybe need to wipe this one down a little bit more, which is perfectly fine. But I do want to test the Born Pretty Store stamping polish. So I did a review on this probably within the last few days, and it seemed to work really, really well. So I want to try to use these new stamper heads just to see if these work with it as well. If these heads work with this polish as well as the other stampers that I have used with it. Okay. And this is just the Born Pretty Store Black, number 3. And I'm just using black because I know that they'll show up well on all of the stampers. Alright, I'm going to start with the pink one. I'm probably going to have to do that again because I waited so long. Picked up pretty well. I'm going to do it one more time, though, for our paper just because I waited and that was my fault, I think. So I do want to give it its fair shake here. Picked up pretty well. A little patchiness, but still picked up pretty well considering. Everywhere where it did pick up well, picked up beautifully. So it very well could just be user error. Which just means that it's my fault, my scraping, me waiting, whatever the case may be, okay? So now I'm going to try it with the transparent head. Picked up very nicely. And now I'm going to try it with the blue one. And remember, the blue one had a little bald spot in it. So I'm not sure if it needs to be primed a little bit more or not. And I will have to say that this one is the firmest one, and I do feel like I had to wipe this one down a bit longer to get that shine buffed away than I did with the softer one. So you may want to take that into consideration depending on which colors you got. Picked up very nicely. So yeah, I mean, I think overall that these stampers work very well from what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and get this mess cleaned up a little bit, and I will get you guys a close-up of some of these images that we picked today. Okay guys, so these are all the images that I took today. This top row right here, or the far left row, actually this is how the stampers all picked up completely unprimed. And then down here is after being primed with the Muro de Uñas polish. And this bottom row was after being primed with the Born Pretty Store polish. And as you can see, they all picked up really, really well. I'm going to zoom us in really, really close here so you guys can see really well. Alright, so this is the pink stamper. And I think it picked up beautifully. The image is very crisp. This is with the Born Pretty Store polish. Not as crisp and nice, but it still picked up very well with the exception of just one or two little spots there. Here is the transparent head. Once again, picked up absolutely beautifully with the MDU, and this one picked up really nice with the Born Pretty Store polish as well. And now is the blue stamper head. Gorgeous pickup, a little bald spot there, but like I said, I think it may just have been user error there. Picked up very well with the Born Pretty Store polish as well. So, I mean, my verdict on these stamper heads is that they work really well. If you're looking for a new stamper or a rectangular stamper, whatever the case may be, I definitely think that these are worth checking out, worth investing in. So, if you have these already and you're having a hard time getting them to pick up, I hope this video helped you, and I hope that if you try what I did, that it does work for you. So if you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will do my very best to help you. And I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye, guys.